Hi, this is Lucy Parsons from lifemoreextraordinary.com, and today I'm going to show you how to find your exam specification and the past papers, mark schemes and examiner's reports for all your different exams that you're taking, whether that's GCSE or A-level. Okay, why would you want to find your specification, past papers and mark schemes? Well, your specification is the document that your teachers use to know what to teach you, okay? So it tells you exactly what you need to know, and anything that's not on there, you don't need to know for your exams. And it's really good for helping you to plan out your revision. So when you look at your specification, you can, for example, say, this is something I'm really comfortable with, it's a strength in your knowledge, and this is something I'm not so comfortable with, it's a weakness. And then you know you need to focus on your weaknesses because you can't afford to have weaknesses when you're taking exams. This is something I go into more deeply in my free revision planning Kickstarter program, which I'll tell you more about at the end of the video. As far as the past papers and mark schemes are concerned, you don't just have to know what you know what's on the specification. You also need to practice writing it down and answering questions in the way the examiners want you to. So the past paper gives you the questions, and when you've done the questions, you can then mark those questions using the mark schemes, and that will help you to get inside the head of the examiner, which is really important in terms of improving your marks as you practice through time. And the examiner's reports give you a little bit more insight into this as well. So we're going to go over to Google, and I used to be a geography teacher when I worked in schools, so I'm going to look for AQA Geography A-level past papers, and that's come up in the, oh no, I'm not going to do past papers first, I'm going to do specification. Geography, oh dear. Geography specification. There we are. Finally, it does its thinking. Right. Hopefully that will come up in a minute. There we go. So AQA Geography GCSE, AQA A-level Geography specification. That's the one we want. So we get, and I think it's going to bring up a PDF document. Yes, it does. So we scroll through the document and we go to the contents page. And what you want is the subject content, okay? All of the other information in this document's good stuff, but what you really, really need to know is the subject content, which is what you need to know to get a good mark in your exam. So that says it starts on page 5. So we'll scroll through to page 5, 3, 4, 5. So this starts talking about subject content, and this gives you an overview of the topics that are in each unit. And then if we go down a bit further, it will tell you, this page here, it will tell you exactly what you need to know. So this is physical and human geography, and in the core physical section you have to cover rivers, floods and management, and then there are some options here, cold environments and coastal environments, and under these headings it gives you all the detail of what you need to know. So for example, for rivers, floods and environment, you have to know the drainage and hydrological cycle, the water balance, and factors affecting river discharge, the storm hydrograph. So you can go through this list of stuff. These are traffic light systems, so red, amber, green. Red, I have no idea what this is talking about. Amber, oh, I'm okay with this stuff. And green, I'm really happy with it. And then you really focus on the things colour-coded red as in your revision, so that they don't let you down when you take your exam. So when you've got this specification, print off the pages that have got the information of what you need to know, okay, so the content. Don't worry about printing off the rest of the specification because it's a waste of paper. You don't really need that. Okay, when you've done that, go back to Google and we're going to do another search. AQA Geography A-level past papers, okay? And let him do his stuff and click on that link, and we get links. You can see here we've got the dates and then the different units that were examined in that date. And you have to know which unit you're looking for, so you'll probably find that out from your teachers. I know Unit 3 is a good one. In here we've got the question paper, the mark scheme, and the examiner's report. So if you click on the question paper, it takes a while to think about it, but then it comes up and it's got the actual question paper that was used to examine that year. And you scroll through till you find the topic that you're concentrating on at the moment and find a question based on what you've been revising. Answer that question, and then you come back to this page and look for the mark scheme. And you scroll through the mark scheme to find the answers to the question and mark your work. Now, at the beginning of most mark schemes, they have a generic bit, like they often have this level marking, which are kind of bands of marks and what they're generally looking for in each of those bands. Just a bit about the kind of philosophy underlying all the marking for that particular question paper. And then it goes into the detailed stuff, the actual answers for the questions on the question paper. Often it'll give kind of a model answer at the beginning, and then what they're looking for in terms of the more detail in terms of the level marking for that particular question. So mark your question as best as you can. You will get better and more confident at doing this the more often you practice it. So keep going, don't get disheartened, and if you're not sure about something, take it to your teachers and ask them for their feedback. And then finally, we've got the examiner's reports, and these are reports written by the examiners to give feedback to teachers and some examiners about how students generally did on each of the questions. So it helps teachers to improve their teaching for next time round, but it also gives you an insight into what people found difficult, where the weak points were and things, so that you can really work to improve on those things. So there's not an awful lot of detail in here, but it's worth having a quick look at that, because as much information as you can get about how to do well in each question, the better you're going to do overall. Okay, that's everything about how to find your specification, past papers, mark schemes and examiners reports. If you're interested, I run this free revision planning Kickstarter program, which basically shows you how to take your boring old exam syllabus and turn it into a magic tool for creating a revision plan tailor-made for you. And the revision plan's really designed to help you pace your revision so you don't burn out in the days and weeks coming up to your exams. Over 600 students up to this date have taken part in the revision planning Kickstarter, and Alex said, "I just wanted to say thank you for spending your time doing this. It's literally the most helpful revision tool I've come across." So if you'd like to sign up for this, come to lifemoreextraordinary.com/revision-planning-Kickstarter and sign up in the email box here with your name and your email, and I will send you a confirmation email. You just click on the link in there, and then you'll start getting all the emails, one a day for 5 days, and then a few bonus ones to help you stay on track with your revision. So I really hope to see you signing up for that. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more useful videos about how to get the top grades in your exams and into the very best universities, that would be fantastic. Thank you for watching.